Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try and get my life together in an expedient fashion. We shall see how that works. Um, so, this morning I have the Makeup by Mario Party Glam Quad that I'm going to try for you guys. Um, and I also ended up buying the Master Metal Manipulator Mixing Liquid. I don't know if I'm actually going to use this today or not, but we shall see. So with that being said, I'm going to do my face first, and then I'll open the palette and show you guys some swatches and such. Um, okay, so I put on my Tatcha Silk Canvas, Liquid Silk Canvas primer, and I'm going to use my Tom Ford um, foundation stick. It may be a bit much, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm also going to use a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter stuff here on my little cheeks area, where I have the most issues with blurring and such, with pores and such, so I need more blurring. Um, where's my favorite foundation brush? I don't see it, which I don't know where it could be, so I'm just gonna use this one. This is my Sonia G foundation brush. My favorite one is actually the Sonia Kashuk one from Target, but this one's good too. I hope you guys are having a decent morning. I did not sleep well last night. Kind of dragging this morning, but that's okay. I'm not used to. I'm just generally not a good sleeper, which is really bad because I love sleep so much. Like, I could sleep for days and days if allowed to, but yeah, I didn't sleep well. Stayed up late watching TV too much. They're watching Titans. Oh my god, it's so good. So I love nerdy shows like that, but I especially love Starfire's character, which is like, she is fire. She is awesome, and I'm just so excited that she's like a real black girl, like a blackity black girl, and so I'm super excited. It's always great when you can see a little bit of yourself represented in fun stuff on TV. All right, so there's that. And oh, I did not take out a concealer. What do I want to use for concealer today? Probably whichever one I reach for first in here. Let's see, what do we have? That's fine. This is my Dior Forever Skin Correct concealer. It was the first one I reached in and felt, so that's the one we shall be using. And a sponge. And then I should be ready to open the quad. Oh, I have to get my eyeshadow primer on. Okay, and that's pretty much all I do for my concealer. However, I like to do those huge highlighting triangles and all that. Just like to conceal the dark areas under and around my eyes. And I'm gonna put all the complexion products away. And eyeshadow primer. I will take out and leave on the side here. All right, so let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing as I show you guys these. All right, so nice, pretty, sleek packaging. And then the quad is very pretty. And the colors are really pretty in person. They're not as bright as they look to me online. They're a little bit more muted, but we'll see what they look like. And they might have an overspray on them that's kind of dulling their color. So we shall see. So let me swatch these for you in a clockwise fashion. So I'll start with this greenish type looking color, or turquoise, I guess would probably be the right color. So there's that. Do these have names? I'm gonna assume, are these the colors? PG1, PG2, PG3, and PG4? I guess. Party Glam 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So I think that was Party Glam 1. 2 is the silver color. It's very silver. I like that. 3, actually this one. And this one's 4. So I said I was going to go clockwise. So I will go next to 4, which feels like a matte instead of a metallic sort of color, which is very pretty. And then the last one, PG3, is this one, White Glam 3. All right, so those are the 4 colors. They're pretty. I'm not totally blown away by the colors, just because I like brighter stuff and I had hoped these would be a little bit brighter. But let's see how they perform. And I wonder if this manipulator thing does anything different to them. I don't know what my watch is going through. See, and I don't even know how to use this stuff properly, so hopefully I'm not gonna. Oh, okay, it comes with a little spatula for the mixing, I would assume. Alright, so just below the color, I'm gonna put just a dot of the medium. And I grab this brush here. There's no colors sure, so I'll just wipe it on this makeup eraser. Curious to see if I dab this stuff in the brush and the color and then use the color, what it will do. And I think it did make it a little bit more impactful, the color, but for the most part, I think when it's dry, it performs a lot like when it's wet. So that's good. Where's my color switcher? Children, stop touching my things. Mommy cannot have nice things. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with the silver and the gold. I'm just cleaning off the brush in between uses. Let me get this one since the gold's starting to go everywhere. Oh, and I can see that there's still some blue in that, so I'm going to clean my brush a little bit more. Use a little bit more of this manipulator stuff. Into the gold. that over here. I would say it blends a lot more easily. And now that, yeah, I can see that it does make it more, less sort of transparent when you use the mixing medium. So I actually really like this mixing medium. Um, I've used maybe two others. There's one by Esom that I've used that I liked. I actually want to say I like the results that this one is giving me better, but it might be that if I had used that with this particular formula of eyeshadow, that it would have worked better too. So I don't know if that is specific to this mixing medium or that these shadows are really good for using with a manipulator thingy, mixing medium. Silver looks about the same. So I think the gold did really well with it. And so did the teal color. All right. So maybe I will use that today. So that's what all those look like. So this is with the mixing medium here, here, and here. And of course this one's a matte, so I didn't bother using the mixing medium with that. Okay, great. So let me get primer on my eyeshadow, and I did buy a new one, but I refuse to let any bit of this go to waste, so I'm going to use this bottle until it is squeaky clean. Fenty eyeshadow primer, and then tap that stuff down. Okay, and then naturally gonna start with the matte color and then crease. If I can find a crease brush that I want to use. Sure, let's go with the classic crease by Sonia G. Making sure it's relatively clean. And I'm gonna go with color. So I think this was number 3, PG3. I think 1, 2, no 4. I don't know that I'll ever get this right. And loving the pigmentation so far. Barely used any, and it's giving me good color payoff. Lovely, lovely. And got the whole crease area taken care of here. Okay, and same thing on the other side. And by the way, these are not makeup tutorials. Just to be clear about that. I am a sort of high-end / luxury makeup enthusiast. I am not a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination. I know nothing really about makeup except for what I like. And there was just not a lot of women in my skin tone range trying out the things I wanted to see on YouTube. So I figured anything that I purchase, I would make videos of just so that you can see what they look like on my skin tone in case you're interested in them and don't have any other way of seeing what they look like on a similar skin tone. But like I said, I'm no makeup artist, and these are not tutorials. If you came looking for a tutorial, my apologies that you were led astray onto this channel. But yeah, that's what we are about here. And so You're welcome to do what I do if you like, but these are not instructions per se on how to do something correctly. This is just what I do. All right, so there is that. So those are the creases. I'm trying to decide what to do with the lid. I want to go mostly with one of the silver or gold, or just the other sort of teal color, which I guess I'll just go with the teal color. And then I have to decide if I want to go gold or silver for the highlight sort of color, which I guess I'm going to go with gold since I'm wearing gold earrings today. Although it's not really the same shade of gold, it's a much more silver gold. Cool tone gold, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, let's go with, there is my rougher brush. It's kind of flat looking. Let's put this over here so I can see better. Are you upside down? Of course you're upside down. That's why I couldn't find you. And make sure that's pretty clean. This is my Rougher 02 brush. I'm going to use a little bit more of this mixing medium just here on a blank spot on my hand so that I can dip my brush into it and pick up a lot of this turquoise color. You see a really good color payoff with this. And that's very pretty. Still not probably as bright as I normally would like it. Like in terms of, I don't even know if I'm saying like the right quality of color that I'm trying to describe. Is it the brightness? Is it the saturation? Is it the hue? I guess I would want it to be a more, I don't know, vibrant color. Whereas to me it appears kind of a muted color. And this color reminds me of Lapis Luxury. I wonder what it looks like next to Lapis Luxury. So this is Lapis Luxury, right? Yeah, Pat McGrath Lapis Luxury. So you can see what these two look like next to each other. They're pretty similar without my glasses on. I can't see it. They look similar without my glasses on, so maybe that's true, maybe it's not. And then let me swatch this color next to this one so you can see what that looks like. See, so Lapis Luxury is more the color that I was thinking that this color was going to be. Let me put my glasses on. See how it's like a little bit more, I don't know, jewel toned or something, whereas this is like more of a muted version of this one. So Lapis Luxury, I think I would prefer compared to the one in the Makeup by Mario quad. But then you also have to consider that the Makeup by Mario quad is $25, whereas I think just this one shadow was $20, 20 something dollars. So there's that. You do get the quality that you pay for. So yeah. And let me get this gold color on. And I kind of want this, but just not as wide. And I don't think I have a brush that's quite like that. I do not. So I'm going to instead use this. This is my Refer 12. And again, I'm going to use with a mixing medium. Just a couple dots on my hand there and dipping the brush into that. And I'm going to get this gold color. And I actually don't know this is how you're supposed to use these mixing medium things. I'm just doing what seems to make good sense for me. So again, not an artist, not a professional, don't know what I'm doing. But just doing what works. For more. All right. I like that, I think. And I'm just going to use a little bit more. Just a dot. Brush and go back into the gold again for the other side. And putting a bit of it on the inner corner on both sides also. And then the challenge is making sure both eyes look about the same. Challenge for me anyway. All right, I like that. And I think I just need to do a little bit of smoothing of these colors where they join together. I didn't add any product to the brush, just trying to smooth these into together. Just so there's not like a stark line where the gold ends. I like that. I think it made a little bit of a softer transition there. Just a little bit. And no one is going to be looking at my eyes this closely, so it's really just for me that I'm going through all this. Okay. So yeah, I like those. I like how it came together. All right. So, lash line. Actually, let me go ahead and do the bottom lash line. This pencil brush, my Sigma E30. I'm going to use the matte color. Read number 4, yes, PG4. Just along the bottom lash line and out here. And I think I'm going to use it for like a latter portion. And I'm going to use a little bit of the metallic color closer to where I have the gold. All right. That is decent. And then a small blending brush to get my outer creasy corner area looking blended. And just making sure that these colors come together. Okay, out here. Make sure. I try to get this side to look as much like the other side as possible. They never look exactly the same, ever. Like, ever. Okay. They're about the same? I think they're about the same. They're as the same as I'm willing to put the effort into making them look the same. All right, I put all these brushes away. Let's see, eyeliner. I want to use this one? Sure. My Pat McGrath eyeliner. I want to be a little bit more sharp. So let's go ahead and get that. And what color are you called again? Blitz Blue. It's, I think it's there. Cannot see. And then my usual help with my makeup sponge so I don't mess up my eyes too badly. And I do this here, put my fingerprint all over my face. And as usual, don't do this, it's not good for your eyes. But it's what I do because it's what works for me, especially when I'm in a hurry. I really like this color. I feel like this eyeliner was smoother when I first got it. I don't think eyeliners really dry out though. I mean, I just freshly sharpened it, so I don't know what that's about. I don't think I've had it a year yet, so I don't know that it's just because it's expired. Okay, like that. And mascara. Let's go with Pat McGrath today. I haven't used that in minutes. If I can find it. There it is. My Dark Star mascara. Okay, never mind my crazy faces that I almost always make. Put on my mascara. Right, did not make too big of a mess. So there are the eyes. I'm actually really pleased with how that came out. And let's see. I have not thought ahead about cheek products and all that, so let's go with this stuff. This is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in At Night. So it's like a reddish sort of color, like a brick red. Pardon me. Brush. I'm going to use whatever this is. My Refer is 05. And put that on there. Something was over there. All right, and I don't know. I feel I really love this color, but I'm wondering. Oh, my glasses. That's where I cannot see. Not seeing clearly. Okay. Thanks, Renee. All right. So I think probably my internet connection's not great this morning. My apologies. All right. I don't know. I feel like I need something a deeper red. Although I normally do like this color. Let's see. What do I have? Let me try this stuff. Oh, you know, I need to keep a watch on how much time I have left. I know that my sound cuts off after 30 minutes. And we're at about 30 minutes. So I apologize if my sound cuts off. I'm going to try to hurry up and finish. Need to get out of here anyway. I'm going to use this color here. Hot Couture in this Lancome thing. Just to deepen that red. Oh, that might be a little too much now. See, this is why I get myself into trouble. That's all right. It's a bit much. It is. But we'll tone that down with something else. I got exactly what I asked for. Way too much. All right. I'm going to use a clean brush. This is my master face. To tone that down just a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. And then I'm going to use my face powder too. That'll tone that down some too. That was a lot. That was a little bit a lot. All right, and highlighter. Oh, I want to use my Natasha Denona, the gold one. This is the Natasha Denona Glow Gold. And a fan brush of any sort would do. I'm going to use my Sony G Fan Pro. And I like to just mix both colors. They don't make a huge difference to me. Some people don't like. I think this one's like a little bit more chunky and a little bit more deep than this one. So if you like one over the other, I like them both. This highlight palette, though, did not do as well, I think, as her other ones. But I don't know. I like it. I guess other people didn't like the gold highlight so much. I don't know. Maybe it's because of my skin tone that I like it. I don't know. I feel like I messed up my little corner right here. So I'm just going to fix that a little bit. There we are. All right. Put all this stuff away. Do my powder and wrap up here. So is this the right one? My 25 Refer brush. And I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath powder today. And this is deep 4, right? Or are you 5? I think you're 4. Yeah, deep 4. And just whatever's in the cap here. Try not to get too much all over the place. All right. You see how that toned down the blush a little bit. So now it's about where I wanted it. Thank goodness. All right. I think I'm done. Oh, lipstick. Duh. Set my face. And then pick a lipstick color. I think I want to do Wonder Woman today. Hopefully it's actually in its case. So I know my case is in here. So whatever color is in here is probably what I'm going to end up using, and hopefully it's the one I'm looking for. So this is my House of Sillage lipstick. And I'm pretty sure this color is Wonder Woman. Woohoo! And so, get that on here. All right. I think that is all. And let me see if my face feels dry. Spray, fan it just a little bit. Oh, you know, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Not that I really do them, but you know, do the little bit that I do with them. Just add this little Labute Fatale stuff so that they look a little bit more filled in and lie flat because they're really curly. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do with them. I don't do anything fancy because I don't know how. And so that's that. My glasses on. I think I am finished. And my set is still going. Yay. Okay. All right. So that is all for today. I did end up getting the other, well, not the other two, there's 3 other ones of the quads, but I only bought 2 more of them. I bought, what are you called? The Bronzy Glam and the Rosy Glam. So probably over the weekend, I'll do videos for those. And I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for joining me this morning, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a beautiful day.